Hey guys. So I just got back from running around, not really doing anything. I was looking for a runner for my kitchen table. Um, in another video, I'll show you what I found at Home Goods. But I wanted to do my video for it's been a year with this channel. I'm so excited. Um, I knew I would be all over the place, so I wrote down questions that you guys might have from my 1 year of having this channel. This is not my first channel. I had a channel with my daughter probably 6, 7 years ago. We had that for a year. Then she went to high school. And then I had a channel that I started by myself and didn't really know where I was going. And then I started this one a year ago and decided I wasn't going to stop. So here I go with the questions. Number 1, expectations versus reality. I didn't really have expectations. Maybe that's bad. It's not that I didn't have expectations. It's that everyone's situation is different. There are people who take off very quickly. There's people who have been on since they were like high school. It's different situations. I'm in the older bracket. I'm 45 years old. So it's like, it's a different vibe. I'm just now becoming an empty nester. My road and my channel is probably just a little different, semi-different. So I didn't have high expectations. I just knew that I was going to grind and I was not going to stop until I got to where I wanted to be, which is all of it. I want to be monetized. I want to have brand deals, take trips, all of it. So, I try different things because I don't plan on leaving anytime soon. So, I guess the reality is that it's definitely more work when you're focused. Like, it's not really work in the sense that I enjoy this, but I'm focused on, I'm trying to think of how to explain it. It's like I want my editing to be the best it can be. So I'm doing research on editing. I'm trying to figure out what's the best, what's my vibe as far as editing goes. Because some people do like B-roll, which is like where it's different shots and you're kind of doing voiceover or you're showing different parts of your day. So the reality is that it's pretty much what I thought it would be, I would say. Number 2, challenges faced. I would say self-doubt. There's social media is a whole different world. So how I might feel in real life compared to how I feel as far as social media goes, there was a lot of self-doubt, not knowing were people actually going to be interested in my content. I'm one of those people who thinks that I'm boring. Other people say that I'm not boring, but in my mind, I'm like, I kind of am. But I think when I'm doing things with other people, I'm probably not as boring. It's just, I could easily sit in a room by myself doing nothing for hours, maybe even days. So there was a lot of self-doubt at first. Now, not so much. I'm not going to lie, my daughter has definitely helped me with the self-doubt. Editing, that was the biggest fear because I'm not like doing technical things is not my realm of life. Like, that's just not me. So when it came to editing, I was terrified of how things might turn out. But it turns out that learning to edit, not as scary as I thought it was going to be. There's different programs. iPhone alone has iMovie. That's pretty simple. So I've gotten better. I plan on getting even better when it comes to editing. Those are pretty much the challenges that I've faced for the most part. Number 3, my first video compared to now. So this is the difference. My first video that I did on this channel, to me, was actually not a bad video, but that wasn't my first time editing either. So that's kind of the difference. Like, if I look at when I first started, when my daughter and I had a channel, I privated all those videos because she didn't want those out from when she was younger. But when I look back, I'm like, yeah, that was totally different. For one thing, we were mostly trying things out, so there wasn't a whole lot of editing I had to do. Like, we might stop and take a break and then start again, but there wasn't a lot of different things that I had to do as far as editing goes back then. I've upped my skills in my editing game, so compared to this year, I would say that it's definitely better, but I don't think it was terrible. My first video was with my ex-boyfriend. We went to Toledo and I showed that trip, and to me, it really wasn't bad. So it's definitely, I definitely have done better, but I don't think that that one was terrible. But from when I had a channel with my daughter, yes, this is definitely 1,000 times better. Number 4, most popular video, why you think it was so popular. My most popular video is called God Heard Conversations You Didn't Hear. Go take a look at it if you haven't. I think it's at 1,400. Yeah, I think it's at 1,400 views. I don't know why that was a favorite video. Like, you know, when I did that video, what came to mind was all of these things about, like, things happening, because I wondered why God would take people. I was thinking about the idea of people leaving your life and how a lot of times we question it. And I was like, I think I was saying something about how sometimes there's conversations we didn't hear. What if that person was really talking about you bad behind your back? What if that person really had bad intentions and God knew that? So that was kind of where that video went. I have to go back and watch it again. I can't remember everything. Go back, go watch it. But that one has the most views, and I don't know why it was so popular. I really don't. It's kind of crazy because I thought of that one on a whim of something I was going through, and I guess a lot of people felt the same way, and maybe that's why that one blew up. And some people say, oh, if a video blows up, you should keep going in that direction. But I felt like I couldn't really just keep going in that direction. I mean, I throw videos out there about different things with life all the time. You know, things that you should watch out for, red flags, green flags, whatever. But as far as like a conversation that God heard that you didn't hear and why someone is maybe not in your life anymore, I don't really know where exactly that would go as far as like video over video. So it's most popular one. Haven't had another one that big yet. I have had one that's like 600, 300. So number 5, what people don't see. So one thing that people don't realize with YouTube, a lot of people think that it's simple. It's not, especially not when you have another job on top of doing this. But being in the right headspace, you have to have a certain kind of energy when you get on here. You guys wouldn't want to watch if I'm just like, woe is me. Oh, I'm so sad. Oh, this is a bad day. If I was negative all the time on videos, if I had a certain attitude, you might not want to watch that. Some people might, but most people probably wouldn't. And so what you don't see is that a lot of times people are, I shouldn't say people, I am pushing through sometimes. Sometimes I'm filming a video and I'm literally like, no energy, don't want to do this. The thought of having to edit after is like, I'm tired. I don't want to do it. Then on the other hand, once the video's out, I feel great about it. So a lot of times it's like suffering through whatever you're going through outside of YouTube and putting the video out. Like right now, this video, I think this is 8 days. This is like after an 8-day stretch, me putting this video out. And I don't usually like to do that. I don't like to go 8 days, but there's been so much going on. My daughter had walking pneumonia, had to get her from school. You know, it was just a lot happening. And so this got put on the back burner. So that's what you don't see. Number 6, hardest and easiest to make. So the easiest videos to make, I think, are usually these. They call them headshot videos. Like, it's just me talking to you. And I can throw like pictures in there or different things in there to hold your attention, of course. But I think these are probably the easiest as far as editing goes. For me, sometimes the hardest is B-roll because I'm still not completely comfortable recording in public. Once I'm good recording in public, I think that will go a lot smoother. But a lot of times I'm like waiting for someone to leave the aisle or wait till someone's not around because people are going to look to see what's she doing. This isn't New York or California. So I live in Michigan. People are definitely wondering if you're holding and I don't even have a camera. I'm recording with my phone. So that makes it a little easier because if I was walking around with an actual camera, I think definitely people would be staring me down. So that's probably the hardest part for me is that. Number 7, how YouTube has changed me. Confidence. Some people think that I've always had confidence. I pretty much have always had confidence, but I definitely have to say there's levels to confidence, and this has definitely made it skyrocket because if you can put yourself on social media in any kind of way, there has to be some confidence there for sure. So I definitely feel like it has built my confidence. One thing that it has done, I feel like I am so much more creative. I've never felt like a creative person. Like there's certain things that I can do and I was just born, like dancing. Always been a good dancer. Always been into dancing. I took dance classes just for fun, but dancing I could do out the womb. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just something I've always been able to do. But creativity is just not, like I'm having a hard time now trying to like decorate my home. I can envision it in my mind, but I can't put it together. So this has definitely sparked the creativity in me, and I love that. Like the way that I think about things now, it's such an artsy way in my mind. I'm just like, oh, that's a good shot. Oh, that's a good thumbnail. Oh, that's a good idea. And I write it down, you know. So I definitely have to say creativity is definitely a big one. Number 8, goals and what I want to improve. I think I already kind of said I wanted to be able to record more in public, be more comfortable with it. Now I have a new home that I love. So I'm definitely gonna I kind of want to make a little area that I can sit at that kind of gives you a good background. Like this is kind of a boring background. This is where my kitchen table is and I haven't put anything on the walls yet or anything. So I do kind of want to make a space where it has a nice background. And I want to make it where people feel more comfortable to comment below. I don't know if it's just because some people just want to watch and they don't want to comment, but it helps me with views and engagement if people do say things below, comment below, and I'm able to respond. So definitely want to figure that out. Number 9, how is my viewer growth? So I'm at, I think, 128 subscribers. I need 1,000. You need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours to get monetized. So definitely far from that. But a lot of people are like, that can happen overnight. One video can be like people click, 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 and you're at 1,000 subscribers. So I don't know. I think because I know I'm not going to stop, I plan to keep going. I'm not too concerned about it, but it's definitely in my mind, you know, that, oh, you're not there, you know, and it makes you think, well, is my content not good? Do people not like it? What am I missing? What do they want to see? But at the end of the day, I'm just going to keep putting out content. I'm going to be creative as I can, try and, you know, change up the scenery and all of that. And it'll grow. I know it will. So I'm not gonna like stress about that. But I'm happy for the 128 subscribers I do have. Thank you for subscribing. And everyone who watches. I appreciate that. Last but not least, number 10. Me not being able to read my own handwriting. Oh, it says asking what you guys would like to see from me. So one of the things, like I just said, is not knowing exactly what content to put out. Yes, there are some videos that do better than others, but there's not necessarily content that I could make 100 videos over just that specific thing, if you get what I'm saying. So if you guys could comment below whatever you'd like to see from me, whether it's vlogs, whether it's cooking, cleaning. I do love cleaning. Cooking, not as much, and it's just me now, so definitely don't do that as much. But I don't travel often because I don't have the funds for that, but I definitely am going to record every time I do. But yeah, I do have content written down for future videos that I will do. We're coming towards holiday season, so there's plenty of things for holiday season always, but I just would love for you guys to comment below and let me know what you guys like to watch from me. All right, here's to the future, guys. We're ready for a second year. I hope you guys enjoy my channel. If you do, hit like. If you have not subscribed, please think about subscribing, and I'll see you guys next video.